So your favorite indie brand just got acquired. Here's why it can be both amazing and terrible. This is get acquired. I feel like I have to live like a double life when I'm responding to it because I feel like as an industry professional, I'm obviously very happy for the founding team who were able to build something successful and sell their brand, make a lot of money, and that's great for them. But also I feel like there are so many negative things that can come with it that I'm always like, oh God. And we're gonna talk about both. So first, the positives. Now, obviously it's great for the founders and the investors who were able to make money off of their investment. And one of the biggest benefits of being acquired is the ability to have more cash flow. So when you're trying to build a business, especially in the realm of consumer goods, it's hard to expand without cash. And when you're relying on your own cash flow, the ability of your brand to do stuff is somewhat limited. When you're spending not your own money, but your parent company's money, then you have a lot more flexibility, a lot more resources available to you. And in terms of all the aspects of running a business, you're coming into somewhere that already has so much in place logistically, and it's so much easier to run your business and expand and launch new products and all the things that you want to do as a business. At the same time, I feel like the consumer sentiment with acquisitions does tend to be not good. I think that the general concern of inshitification is pretty real. They have like, oh, are we going to lower product quality? Or is any other aspect of the consumer experience going to be sacrificed now that you have this big corporation in charge? I've heard so many stories of people who were at brands across many different sectors who, when they got acquired, either lost benefits or lost their jobs and tons of other unpleasant stuff. The other thing that can also be a concern is that now these subsidiary companies are now associated with their parent company and whatever drama that they have. So it's difficult for brands to separate themselves from the behavior of their parent company. A lot of consumers have very strong opinions about the actions of lots of different multinational corporations. And so those consumer boycotts affect all the brands that are underneath that umbrella. One thing I forgot to add in this is that all of this stuff is even more heightened when it is a Black owned business, because for so many Black people, the reason why they're shopping from a certain business is because it's Black owned. And so when those founders sell their brands, the consumer sentiment is very intense, because for consumers, they view it as this brand is not Black owned anymore, and this is why I bought it. But that just adds one extra layer to the complexity of consumer sentiment when it comes to acquisitions. Anyway, back to the video. So for me personally, I feel like I have to balance in my head, like being really, really happy for the people who have built a successful business enough to be able to sell it and be able to expand and grow, but also having the concerns about the actions of these corporations. Now, if you have any questions about acquisitions in the process in general, let me know in the comments.